Alright. Let's do the other view. Let's get like this. Okay. There we go. Alright. Another checking moment. 34 I think, so we're actually moving on a bit. This screen is not right. Let's get this one going. So for today, just a normal check-in moment I think. Maybe a bit of Reddit, but I'm not too sure about it. I'm gonna be honest, been a bit of a rough day. Just contemplating the whole time if I should smoke or not. Which I haven't, so that's good already. But still means that it doesn't mean I might not do it later, but yeah, at least for this moment it seems alright. I'm doing good. Actually had almost a perfect week I think. But we'll get that in a second. By the way, I'm gonna try to see if I can get the Discord channel going again. So if there is ever somebody who wants to talk to me, just random. I know people don't like to talk in general with me, but for the off chance that you might want to talk to somebody, you can always find me on Mondays here in the waiting room, or I'll try to be there as much as possible. Actually, I think I'm always online on Discord, so I am pretty available for people who need and want to use me. Sounds pretty weird, but whatever. Alright, let's start the check-in. So I think we're week 4. So let's copy this so we don't forget it already. Okay, so this week, in week 4, we did 3.5 days so far without smoking. So I'm gonna say that's a green one. It has been a good struggle this week. A lot of weak moments some that I had very difficult with, and others that I gave into. Like Thursday evening is a pretty difficult one, as well as Monday, especially when I have little to do on work. So it was a pretty challenging one. For sports, I think doing pretty good here. So 4.75 hours. That's definitely a green one. We did today a session, but I was not able to get to 5 hours. I don't know. The mental is struggling today. But yeah, as you can see, it's not only this week. It's been struggling for the last 5-6 weeks actually. So I'm happy that I got a green one in at least. This was also pretty good week, but this week was better it seems, depending on what I want to achieve, of course. So I did do another TikTok or short, whatever. I wouldn't say that quality is necessarily improving, but I'm getting there. Like, I'm not gonna focus too much on those. It's just about consistency and trying to improve those in a consistent way. Like, I'm editing a lot of old footage, so of course the quality is not gonna be as crisp as it can be, or the audio quality not as good as it could be. But yeah, that's just things that I want to go through to learn and to see how I can make the most of those clips too, because it's not like because of the audio or video quality that it's not good, that it's not a good video or not something useful that's being said. So yeah, I'm just playing a bit around there, seeing what I like, like. I'm using Opus Pro, so it's not too much effort and hassle for me, which is nice. But yeah, it's also mean that I have a lot of things to go through and a lot of clips that I want to review and see if I like it or not. Start productive day. We actually, let me check. I might be bullshitting, but I think we actually got 5 days out of 5 days. So I think only Friday might be. No, I was awakened on a good time because I had a meeting with my boss. So yeah, I think 5 out of 5. That's actually that's pretty solid actually. I've sent a mail for to see if I can get the Fridays off. They're going a bit back and forth the whole time, not really pulling the trigger. So I send a mail making it clear, like, okay, let's start this Junko Friday. Not in those terms, but let's get this Friday going for myself, and then we'll start to do the Junko Friday streams. Meditation, actually, that's solid. I don't have really too much struggles with that. And I think 3 times a week still feels like a good amount. Like, it's not that I have to put too much effort into it, but it's also not a given that it's too easy or that I meditate every morning or something. So that's actually solid. Yeah, content discovery, like we're discovering some new glasses, VR glasses. So we're looking into Pico 3G and Skyward S1943 or whatever, something like that. I don't know why I say 1943. It's definitely not that number, but something in that range, 1643 or something. So yeah, that's going along. We wrote an onderhandsakte, it's called. So basically an agreement between different parties of friends, for example, that want to have the lowest threshold of an company. So we are gonna try to get that going. Een company under firma, a vennootschap onder firma, VOF, is what we're gonna try. It's usually the most easy to get into. No starting capital, no financial accountancy necessary, no plan necessary also, and the only drawback, which is pretty big, is that you're personally responsible for any debt or any payback. So if you cannot pay the money with the company that you made, then you'll be taken, like the persons will come claim your possessions from your personal home. So that's a bit rougher. But yeah, that's basically going good. Not pushing it too hard, like let it grow organically a bit. Cross-platform branding and awareness. I'm not gonna give it a green this week just because I didn't do anything other or additional to what I've done, what I've talked about here before. So I don't think it really counts for this week. In-depth research to increase quality. Yeah, we definitely also did not do that. Build a community. So I'm down to do a few Reddit posts, so I'll call that building a community. I guess there is more to it, but for now we're gonna focus just on building this community on Monday and on Fridays. Basically the most difficult, like Monday is the most difficult day for me, and then Thursday, Friday is usually the peak of the week, so the most fun moment. So let's try to build a community around those 2 moments at least. If it's not for myself, then it's for others. Who knows? CryptoBot obviously going good. Not live trading yet, but I'm been bug testing a lot, and we're getting through it. Like almost halfway through the live trading bug testing. So basically meaning I wrote all this code, but I haven't really executed it and tried it to actually buy the things and store the data in the right spot. So you have to test it all individually, so it all combines together as one nice program that works. which is something very difficult, I think. It takes a lot of time. So I had actually a pretty productive week. Did a lot of good things to help the channel and progress the crypto trading bot. We're halfway through the bug testing for live trading, as well as quality time with friends, family, and girlfriends. Oops, don't know why I said multiple. Just kidding. I'll put you in there so you're not thinking I'm talking about another girl or something. Pretty rough start to the week. Feeling very drawn to smoking, at least today, Monday. Gotta renew my vows for not smoking, I guess, because I'm not too invested anymore. Although a win is a win, even if it's just a day. Cope. Alright, I'm just gonna rock with that. So yeah, I think it was a pretty good week, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's definitely a green week. It's just, it's kind of difficult to stay motivated in your goal to not smoke, for example. Like, there is not, like, nobody's gonna give you shit, or nobody's gonna give you work or give you fulfillment, or everything about those aspects in life you'll have to find for yourself. And one moment I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling fucking fulfilled for not smoking 4 days, and then the next month it's like, yeah, what does it even all matter, you know? Like, I might as well die tomorrow, so have fun today. And it's a lot of brain crossing, I would say. No, not brain crossing, but just the brain tries to find the easiest things and the most fun things, and tries to exploit those. But it's hard to say no to yourself sometimes. Like, you know it's not the best thing to do, you know there are better things to do, and even knowing all those things and all the negative things, you're still like, fuck it, I'll smoke today. And then, yeah, at least my mentality is changing a bit. So before I was like, oh, I smoke one joint in the day and then the whole day is gone. Now at least I'm like, I smoke a joint, I feel more guilty than before. I talk sense to myself, like, hey man, you didn't need that one. And then I keep it up a few hours or the whole day. Depends on the day, of course, but instead of like this all or nothing behavior that I don't know if I ever released it, but it was basically a thought I was thinking in one time, and I don't know, maybe I posted on Twitter or something. But basically that once something bad happens or once something good happens, the whole thing afterwards also gets colored in that same color. So now I'm trying to distinct more between those, like, okay, we have here a red color, something bad happened, but let's not take that red and put it on the whole day. Let's try to make the red stay local and tackle each case as it is, you know. Like, if I smoke a joint in the evening, I'm gonna talk to myself like, hey, why did I do that in this moment? I'm not gonna be like, oh, why did you have to smoke another evening? Like, it's important to isolate those moments that you talk to yourself and think rationally, like, okay, even if I failed this moment or this particular thing, it doesn't mean I'm a failure. I can go past it, I can improve, I can learn from what he experienced here, and that's how I'm going lately. Not being too hard on myself, just accepting what is happening. For example, last week I had a pretty bad smoke week, and instead of just shaming myself, I was more trying to feel like, okay, the good things in my week, what went well. I did the short and stuff, and the VR is going well. So sometimes it's okay to keep those isolated and understand that they're things that happen under certain circumstances, and move on, take notice from it, and learn from it. Yeah, the crypto, don't crash on me, mate. Anyway, I think that's it for the check-in. I'm gonna do a bit of Reddit, not too long. Just I wanna get this kind of an habit a bit, so trying to get this a bit going on a regular basis. Unfortunately, my last post got deleted. I don't know. The unpopular opinions is not for unpopular opinions about social media, so it kind of sucks. I thought it was a good post, but whatever. Just the idea that counts. I wanted to share and try something. So, alright, let's get this going. Only one way to avoid text. There's only one way: do nothing, be nothing, say nothing. But what did you learn from it then? Whatever. I'm just gonna do some quick ones. I'm learning not to put too much time in it. I guess that's not really why I started all this, but you can write a whole book and yeah, it doesn't even matter. Like, you're talking poop or it's not really to the point. So I'm trying to be a bit more concise. That I know. Oh shit! This is actually. I'm sorry. I had to change the active cryptos. So we sold everything. I'm really gambling a bit in the last 2-3 days. Those who know, but yeah, I'm a big gambler sometimes, and it seems crypto trading is getting to a new level for me. So this will be XY bought XYO at, and this will be around 0.00545 or something. That will probably be around the buying. So that's the only coin I have. I put it all on this one coin. So if this crashes, yeah, I'm losing a lot of money, but if it pops, I'm winning a lot of money. I guess that's gambling in a nutshell. That's just how it is. But anyways, let's try to stay focusing on the good things in my life and not focus on what risks I'm taking. Atomic Habits gave me a lot of help in framing things and with my why. I should touch more grass. Probably we all should. Like, how many times are we going actually touching grass? Sometimes I touch a tree, but I guess that's the farthest I go. Touching grass is, especially in the winter, like a park is a dead space. Nobody comes there except for the 16-year-olds who are not able to drink or smoke at home. They have to go there. # memories. How do you stay? I recently launched my store and so long my it's free to sign up and very easy to use. If I decide to buy it. It was interesting, but yeah, I'm not in that stage yet. How to end all your insecurity with one post. Okay. So it's physical insecurities. Yeah, whatever. Just myself. Okay. Just hate myself. Okay. Okay. When are the options or the solutions coming? Okay. I'm blaming anyone for feeling. I'm blaming you or anyone else for feeling this insecure. Because honestly, guys, I didn't even live in the world. Some of you, fellas, change yourself now. Remove your insecurity. Okay. Are we getting the solutions? There are a few things when until. Yes, less than a week. Okay, in a week you changed. Okay. What? So the first thing he says was to not tell myself bad things. It's true. Not hating yourself is a good way to stop hating yourselves. Instead, if you're going to believe something, even if it's not true, then believe the correct things. The good things about yourself or more. Okay, so it's basically focus on the positive things in your life. Start to look at yourself in the mirror and start to believe that your insecurity, whatever it is, this will help you. Whatever. It's okay. Bit shallow. I'm glad it helped him, but yeah. Aha, I'm tired of coping. That makes definitely two of us. I'm not sure. Sometimes I'm not tired of coping. Sometimes I just want to cope, and I guess that's just coping. Coping the cope to cope with copium and some coke. That's actually how I do it. Okay, I'm sick and tired of distractions. I just want to be here and be present. I was looking back in such a tweet. I was wasting my life away with. I was living exclusively online for years. I'm so embarrassed and ashamed. I'm 24 and in my early 20s are gone to distraction. No meaningful progress, no degree, no friends, no hobbies, just shell, but not anymore. I'm bone sober and I'm taking my time back. I cut out weed. Next is screen time. Who is? It's me. I'm just gonna give some encouraging words. I would suggest to set up some systems to keep yourself busy. This is one of my biggest struggle with getting back on wheat. Good luck, and I believe in your resolve. I don't know if resolve is the best, but I just wanted to use another word. Let's see if he takes offense to it. Exercising after quitting. I wanted to ask you all about your experiences with exercising and physical activity after quitting. I was a cross-country track runner from age 12 till 18 in school. I injured my hip, could barely run, so I started smoking to cope. So he actually initially already was coping before he was smoking. I've never been that heavy of a smoker. I'm now 23 and I've smoked mostly every day for the last 5 years. Okay. But only 1 to 3 hits of a small pipe per day. That seems conservative now still. I'm actively trying to quit though because of brain fog and other symptoms I think are from weed. Every time I try running, I'm gasping for breath and frankly feel utterly horrible. If you successfully quit, how long did it take for you to get some? Yeah, I have no answers for him. I'm sorry. I should say the names more. Open Judgment 9645. It's a girl. A grill online. Pocahontas had no reason to it. Okay, bro. People complaining about stories or trying to find plot holes in stories. It's kind of funny. Introverts need to just stay home. Don't come out, don't force yourself to go to the bar, because you are truly not adding anything to the social media. It's quite a lot of work for someone to try to engage you in conversation. Also, we know you're an introvert, but you are coming across as judging and friendly. The truth is, we are all self-conscious, but some of us give an effort. Okay. I more agree with poop short shit shoot. Don't cancel me. Educational apps. I've been looking for an iPhone Apple study subjects. Yeah, I'm not seeing two lit posts confession. Ooh, not sure about that. Okay, let's go through. But it's I would say she moved over. Okay, so she had some people moving in. To move on my road to share with all the sisters, man. I also was pretty content for a few years until one night I make all down. I don't remember much from the night, but I do remember feel scared and shocked as ever. And Andy cries so heartbreaking. I honestly started to doubt if the night ever happens. Everyone just breezed past the incidents as though nothing ever happened. It wasn't until 2015 that I heard my aunt was pregnant. I don't understood the things that lead to pregnancy in sales vision. It's also, of course, my thoughts were on and who is a man I know. An curious child who wanted answers to confirm it was true or not. As I asked my mom, was in a conversation with another one of my aunts at the time. The answer to the call is no, and don't speak a word of this anymore. So, okay. Skipped on down. The father of my aunt Lida's child was the same man who I called dad. My household kept my new sister in her webs. And for my uncles, my mother's, my mom's brothers. And so it was safe to assume they would go after my dad if they heard wind of the situation. I continued to live under the same roof as my parents and I. It's basically split to a folks house as she was not out of the house unless my parents were there. Okay. And 3 more step siblings pop out in the string that hell. She continued to live under the same roof the more my mother started spreading horror. Only the man was willing to listen. That my mother was coerced by my father to let him have sex with my aunt Linda. I spoke to her sister and I was hurt her. Okay. My honest advice is that you should move out and distance yourself from your parents because the behavior is incredibly toxic and wrong. And all that feels like, but no, it's like open with the toxic and his father. Damn. Okay. And here I am complaining about my weed. That's a good reason to smoke. Ah, shit. I'm killing myself. I'm still doubting if I'm gonna smoke or not, but it's not making it easier. I almost died. Oh. Oof. Happy Monday. Yeah, Monday. Fuck Mondays. We all hate it, let's be honest, and move on. A solution for cleaning cars. Wait. Hello, friends. But bro, you... Okay, whatever. Yeah, bro. Happens when I'm... continue. Not definitely not wrong. I would add that feelings and emotions show a way into lack of any better word. Afraid to let them guide you from time to time. So basically saying that you sometimes it's okay to follow your feelings, you know, like if something makes you angry, go figure out why it makes you angry, why people that do shitty things makes you angry, and understand where it comes from. I don't think you should run away from it or act like it doesn't care or that you don't feel hurt about it. Like sometimes it's okay to express it. So yeah, not wrong, just think like a bit shallow also. Being lonely is such a weird fluctuation from thinking you're the most uninteresting person alive to thinking you are better than everyone. No, that's definitely not how I feel. 3 days in. I hate this so much, you guys. Coming off of alcohol was somehow easier. Night sweats, irritated all the time, shaking. Be kind to yourself, you've got this. Each day is a battle. Alright, let's do one more maybe, and then I'm good. I'm not gonna try to make this too long. Just assume it, trust me, assume it. Your views on the world dictate your behavior. If you assume people like you, you will start behaving more positively, likable and friendly. This will in turn make people like you more. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. And when you come into an interaction with an assumption that people don't like you, or that you're weird, awkward, or a burden on others, you will act in ways that will make people not like you so much. So even if you don't feel very likable, you just need to start deluding yourself. And like, just no. I think it's quite accurate actually. It's really powerful advice, but I know it can be quite difficult to implement. I've been on the other side, so I really do get a resistance to a concept like this. Dr. Laurie Santos, who has an excellent podcast episode on this very thing. Okay, not bad. I'll just give it a thumbs up. Okay, this one is the last one. Do this one thing and you will never have to worry about time management. I worked for a big tech giant and had to start off under different mentors. One made me successful to the point of getting a promotion within 6 months. The other pushed me out of the company. The difference: essentialism. One boss told me to work on a single project for many months, even after being taunted by other fellow colleagues, saying that he underutilized me. He never gave me more than one task to complete. At the time, I didn't think much of it and completed all that he said. Result? Smashed deadlines, good work review, all-time best mental state. After my promotion was transferred to another boss, he said he liked to queue up the work. And within first month, he loaded me up with 6 new projects. Result? Unmet deadlines, bad mental state, worst work review. I was pushed to the point where I quit the company and was forced to complain to HR about the amount of work pressure I was under. Learning? Pay attention to the work you are doing. Not everything requires your attention. Think of your attention like a water tank. Each time you allocate it to some task, it gets reduced a little, and then more, and more, ultimately resulting in an empty tank or a lack of attention. A paper burns when you concentrate the sunlight to a point. Keep the same sheet of paper under the sun for 1 year. Nothing will happen. Actually, I think it will burn, but it's just me. Work on essential tasks, reduce the clutter, and be more productive. Okay. okay, it's if I hadn't that much fun with talking about it, or with the use of the voices. This is a pretty bad poster. Women of Reddit, that's something for me. What advice would you give? Hello ladies, I need advice from mother or elder sisters. What do you wish to know? What did you wish to do? What advice would you give a young woman? I never really had any female close friends or a big sister, and now I'm somehow in need of some feminine life lessons. Ooh. No is a complete yeah, he kinda explained himself, but whatever, or herself. So this is truly dependent on the personal preference, but this is what I'm glad about. I was a late bloomer, had trouble at home, was depressed and had no social life. I was not the ugliest, but I did not get much attention from boys. My friends did. Ooh, jealousy. They lost their virginities between the ages of 14 and 17. Damn, they must be popular. Always dated some boy and sent videos and pictures for male validation. Now that I'm 21 without any sexual experience, except kissing of course my now boyfriend, I have zero regrets. What's sad about my past is that I don't have fun memories with friends because I wasn't allowed to go out. But I do have a job. I go to university. And I only have really good friends. The friends I knew have many regrets and wish they didn't date so much boys. Now I am in the happiest relationship with my soon-to-be husband, and I can't express how happy I am that he will be my first time in so many areas. This is spicy. She is reeling, spilling all the spices around here. Don't get me wrong. As soon as you're happy, everything is okay. Yeah, it kind of implies it's... but whatever. Just pay attention to your body. Protect yourself. And don't be an easy target and focus on the right priorities. There is nothing wrong with waiting for the right one. There's nothing wrong with having enough experience. And there's nothing wrong with having fun. But a healthy balance is key. And do not send shit. They will use it against you. What? She really thought that was a perfect comment? Okay, whatever. I guess I just don't understand. Okay, yeah, it's fair. Learning to love yourself, I guess that's also for guys, so I ain't sure why. Yeah, whatever. It's not because she's a girl she only gets woman advice, I guess, but she did ask only for the woman of Reddit. So I'm gonna downvote it. Ha 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 ha. Oh. I got her good. Does anyone oscillate between wanting to be invisible and wishing to? Bro, what's with all the loners out there? When you meet anyone, take 1 to 2 seconds and just lock eyes. Then hit them with a big smile. You'll get a giant smile back with a rush of positive emotions. Works every time. It's probably the most true thing I learned today. Or read today. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than the ones you did do. So I'm not gonna be disappointed about gambling it all on crypto. because yeah, it's still going shit. Oh, it's not going shit, it's just not doing anything. God damn it! I just love this quote, even though nobody actually cares. Actually knows who said it first. Facts, said me 20 years later by Dr. Agile. He's talking facts out here. Whatever. It's buff and both characters have been superimposing. Okay. But it's time to take decisions. What you say is best bringing on board. Best marketing skills, but totally unaware of the startup process and how to launch a company from zero or. B seems more logical since you are still in startup mode. Comes down to how you feel about them. Alright, that's all I can say. I don't have my own startup yet, so that's okay. I think that's it for today, guys. I'll have to disappoint the 0 viewers today, but I have to quit and go early, you know. Still have to eat. Probably have to smoke. Viezerik. Uw strategie is klaar. Yeah, and Jessen is stalking me with poop, so not his fault. He's just scrambled in the brain, but I guess that's also what I am. So without further ado,